Okay, everybody, I'm going to welcome you to the Hustle Diaries. I'm your host, Oli Guffetti. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to know how to start a small business, or if you want to just take your hustle to the next level, maybe you're thinking about diving into being an entrepreneur full time. I get it. I just want you to know it's a journey, and I've been through the ups, I've been through the downs, and everything in between. Today, we're talking about small business entrepreneurship and how to make money, why it's worth it, why the reasons it's tough, and most importantly, how you can start your own business even if you don't have a lot of bread to start with. If I break it down for you, I don't want you to think that you need to be a millionaire to start a business. In fact, with the right mindset, the right hustle, and a little creativity, you could build something today for free or a little money down. Don't get me wrong, that's relative, but you can start with what you have. And you heard me right, for free. But first, before we get into that, let's talk about the bigger picture. All right? So let's start with the pros and cons, because let's be real, entrepreneurship isn't all sunshine and rainbows. If anyone tells you it is, they're lying. Probably selling you a dream. But it's also not all doom and gloom. You know what I mean? There's an upside. Here's the deal. Let's talk about why you want to go in for it for the first place. You're your own boss. The freedom to make your own decisions is worth its weight in gold. No more answering to people who don't get your vision or making someone else rich while you barely scrape by. If you got the drive and the mindset, being your own boss is one of the best feelings in the world. You set your schedule, you decide what's best for your business, and yeah, you get the final say. Nobody gets to tell you what to do but you. Pro number two is the potential for unlimited income, right? I'm not saying you're going to make millions overnight, even though it's possible, but the beauty of running your own business is that your earning potential isn't capped. If you're selling a product or service that hits, there's no limit to how much you can scale it up. Whether you're making clothes, providing a service, or even starting a YouTube channel, you get to decide how much effort and strategy you put into it, and that determines how much money you can make. Pro number 3, you get to build something that's yours. Whether it's a brand, a product, or a whole damn empire, the satisfaction of building something from the ground up is priceless. You cannot beat that. I can't stress that enough. Watching your hard work pay off, seeing your vision come to life is a feeling you really can't describe until you experience it, right? Like me just selling things makes me feel good. But before you start celebrating too much, let's talk about the cons. Because trust me, there is definitely downsides with being an entrepreneur. Con number 1, it's lonely at the top. Yeah, I said it. Entrepreneurship can be isolating. You're putting in work while everyone else is clocking out. And the people around you don't always get why you're grinding so hard. You might want to sacrifice time with family, friends, and honestly, some people might not understand why you're doing what you're doing, right? They'll question your decisions, and at times it can feel like you're on an island all by yourself. But if you really believe in your vision, that's just part of the game. Con number 2, you have to wear a lot of hats. As a small business owner, you're the CEO, the marketing team, the customer service rep, the accountant, the janitor. Basically, you're everything. And if you know me, I'm all those things anyway for careers, right? And while that might sound empowering, it can also be exhausting. In the beginning, you're doing all the work yourself, and it can feel like there's no end to it. I won't lie, it is a grind. It's like 24/7, 365. Con number 3, the financial risk. Let's keep it real. Running your own business takes money. You need cash to invest in your product. You got to pay for marketing, and you got to keep the lights on. Early on, you might not be much, if anything at all. You might not be making much at it, if anything at all. Sometimes it feels like you're throwing money at your business and hoping it works out. There is risk involved. The point about what I want to do is show you how to limit that risk, but there is risk involved. But with calculated risk, comes great rewards. So what does that mean for you? It means entrepreneurship isn't for the faint of heart. You've got to be ready to fight what you want. But trust me, if you got the drive and the right mindset, it's worth it. Now we got to pay the bills. Stay tuned for this ad. Hey entrepreneurs, we know running a business is no joke. That's why you need TalkTo'Em Boost, the all-in-one platform that helps you manage your business from your phone. Track your sales, manage your expenses, and reschedule your posts without breaking a sweat. Don't waste time trying to juggle everything yourself. Get Business Boost today and make your hustle work for you. Visit TalkTo'Em Boost now to start your 30-day free trial. All right, let's get into it. I know some of you out there are thinking, Gary, I don't have thousands to throw around. Can I really start a business with less than $500? And the answer, absolutely. Let's break it down step by step. Step one, identify a low-cost business idea. First off, you got to pick a business idea that's low cost to start. Think about what you're good at or why you enjoy doing it. Can you offer a service like tutoring, dog walking, social media management? Maybe you can even sell handmade crafts, drop shipping products, or create digital content. The beauty of today's world is that there are endless opportunities with minimal startup costs. For example, I know people who have built businesses selling custom t-shirts or print-on-demand products. You do not need an inventory, you just need a design and a supplier. So your upfront cost is almost nothing but your time and creativity. Step number two, you got to set up online. You can set up a website or an online store for next to nothing. There's platforms out there like Blank, Shopify, Blank, Etsy, and even Instagram. They allow you to start selling without paying high upfront costs. You can set up a basic e-commerce store for around $30 a month on Shopify, or use a free option like Instagram, where I made my bones, or Facebook Marketplace to get started. All you need is a good product, a decent online presence, and the willingness to hustle. All right? Step number three, we market for free. Market for free. Now, marketing is key, but there's the thing. You don't have to spend a ton of money to get noticed. Use free social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Create content around your product or services. Show the process. Share customer testimonials. Post tutorials, or just be real and show behind the scenes. There's a huge audience out there, and if you're consistent, you can start building your brand for $0. Do not forget that. It's all about putting in the work and staying consistent. That's also my problem. This is a new platform for me because I'm trying to pod, right? And I hate talking by myself, but we're learning together. Step four, you want to keep expenses low. When you're working with a small budget, you got to be strategic about your expenses. Focus on the essentials, a website, product, materials, and basic marketing. Excuse me. My fault, y'all. Don't waste money on anything you don't need yet. If you're selling a service, make sure you're providing value with minimal overhead. This isn't the time for fancy office spaces or hiring a team of employees, right? Everybody gets so big in their head when they start a business. I need this, I need that. You don't need that to start, right? Just start simply. Step number five, reinvest your profits. Once you do start making money, right, don't get comfortable. Reinvest your profits back into the business, whether that's upgrading your website, start running ads, or buying better materials. You've got to scale at a pace that makes sense for your business. Now, time for another commercial. Are you ready to start your business on a budget? Talk to 'em Startup Ease is there to help. From website templates to affordable marketing tools, Talk to 'em Startup Ease has everything you need to get your business off the ground without breaking the bank. Visit TalkToEmStartupEase.com.